Hey there, everyone. How is it going? Hopefully, pretty well. We are about to play the Imagine Bravery alpha demo. That's right. Just want to check and make sure that all looks well. We'll go to ye old YouTube and make sure that we're running live. Sure are. Just want to check and make sure that all looks well. Sounds good to me. Okie dokie. Now we shall jump in and check out this game. Where did I save it to? Music? No, desktop.
Today, everything shifted. You're inside a video game, a world full of broken pixels and high scores, and of memories, starlight, and half forgotten dreams. A place where playgrounds remember your footsteps, where courage flickers like a spark waiting to be found, and every choice pulls a little more magic back into the world. This isn't about winning, it's about rediscovering the part of you that never stopped believing.
That's right. Here we go, fans of fun. That's right. Fans of fun will enjoy Imagine Bravery. That's for sure. Here we go. I'm having fun with it. We can go through these. Got credits, but not much going on there. We've got some settings, but not much going on there either. All of those will be added though. We can go to play. We're going to start a fresh game. Or we could resume, but we're going to start it. Alright. How's your day going? Hopefully your day is going very well. Here we are, folks. This is Scott Winters. That's right. Scott Winters, who used to come here to this park with his grandfather and go on adventures. That's right. Wow, this place used to feel huge, like a whole other world. My grandpa and I would spend hours here making up quests. I kinda thought I'd never grow out of that. Okay. Let's go explore this park. Nice little trees here. Not so little, I suppose. They're pretty big. Got a nice pig and chicken to hang out with. They are inaccessible at the moment, but they will become accessible at some point. That's right. This is just an alpha demo, so it's a work in progress, and you'll see that once you play it. There's still some quirks and whatnot, but as we go, we're ironing them out. And it says, this is as far as you can go, but we'll see you in the full game. I sure hope so. If you want to check out this game for yourself, you can head over to imaginebravery.com. Now the park just looks broken, small and tired. Feels like everyone's trying so hard to be who the world tells us to be that nobody remembers who they actually are anymore. And maybe I miss the version of me who didn't care about any of that. The kid who actually believed in things. There we go, Scott. We've got one spark of imagination collected. Let's go over here. There's one. And this ancient looking stone. So what are you up to today? Me, myself, I'm going to see some Dancing with the Stars tonight. That's right. So that'll be a lot of fun. There's another spark of imagination. I'm gonna go take the kids to see Dancing with the Stars. My kids love to dance. Okay, we've got them all. And we also were rewarded with 99 coins. We've got 5 sparks of imagination. Hope survives because imagination endures. Each spark keeps time moving. Check our map and see where we've been. Haven't explored in here yet. That's covered, and that's where we need to head to next. Trace the lightning symbol. Head there. See it? I see it up on the map. I left the waypoint. But hey, I remember this lightning bolt. When I was a kid, I'd trace it and pretend I had powers. Like, I could actually save the day. Alright, nostalgia. Don't fail me now. That's right. We've got this cool lightning bolt to come up to. We used to come to here as a kid. Ooh, and something must be going on with that jungle gym behind it. Boop. That's right. And what happened? What? No! No way! The slide! The broken one! It just transformed! It's brand new! Did I fix a slide with my finger? This is actual magic! Unusual resonance spike. Okay, no. No, that was inside my head. That wasn't the wind, right? Please tell me I'm not losing it. Hello? Someone actually heard that? Aurella, do you know what's going on here? Who are you? What is this? Some kind of robot podcast beaming into my brain? Query, how are you perceiving this signal? I can't believe it. After everything we've lost. If you can hear us out there, that means we still have hope. Out there? What does that mean? Where even are you? Relative location undetermined. Visual data unavailable. Request. User provide description of current surroundings for recalibration. What she means is, we're not in the same place as you. Not exactly. Hypothesis. Subject's internal frequency matches dormant eruption spirit imprint. This would permit unmediated cross-layer communication. To me, that sounds like a walkie-talkie for ancient spirits. You being able to communicate with us means something deep within you resonated. Something old. Something powerful. That resonance hasn't stirred since the Guardians fell. Since my father fell. If you awakened it, then the spirit isn't lost. Okay, look. I don't know what any of this means, but I'm not imagining this, right? I just traced a lightning bolt symbol at the park and a rusted broken slide transformed into a shiny and brand new slide. This is all too much. And why does one of you sound like the encyclopedia of math? Like, really, who are you? We're as real as you are. I'm Mia. This is Arella. Okay, Mia, Arella. I'm Scott. If the slide changed when you touched the symbol, maybe something else did too. You made a connection. Working together, maybe we can understand how. Can you see anything else around that might help us understand what's going on? You want me to look around? Affirmative. We won't push you, just take it one step at a time. That's right. Let's go. Whee! Alright, let's go look around and see and inspect what's different. Do you see what's up there? I see an axe that might go well with this stone wall. Alright, we've got the axe. We come over to the wall and we press E. And 3 times. Alright. Now we've got a little path through. What's this? It's a Sparkborn card. What's Sparkborn? What is Sparkborn? Well, Sparkborn is a fast, tactical card battler where players channel the ancient powers of the Eruption Spirit and prove themselves worthy of the Guardians, who learn that only a creative mind can shape, defend, and restore their world. Let's keep inspecting what is different. I see something else that's different. I don't remember seeing this here. Okay, that definitely wasn't here before. A sword? Seriously? I'm getting loot drops now? Wait, the slide rebuilt when I believed I could fix it. Did this show up because I believed I needed it? Object resonance extremely high. Recommend caution. Why does everything you say sound like a warning at the end of a medicine commercial? And wait, you can detect what's happening now? A limited link has been established. Your emotional and imaginative output is providing partial data. She's picking up what you're feeling. That's part of what she was designed for. Okay, questions for later, but seriously, where did this sword come from? Oh boy, prepare to slide, contact confirmed, relocation sequence initializing. No, what is this? I'm up as high as the clouds. How did I get here? Your resonance spike destabilized the environment. The sword acted as a conduit. My safety protocols redirected you to the nearest active anchor point. The nearest what? She means the slide is a doorway, a connection between where you were and where you need to go. Where exactly is that supposed to be? Temporal layer detected beneath the part. Descent will synchronize your resonance with its saved input. English, please! She means the park is holding on to something old. A version of itself that never really faded. And you, somehow, can reach it. So I go down this insane slide and what? Fall into the past? Probability 78%. You open one door today. Maybe it's time to believe in yourself? Yeah, my grandpa definitely would have dared me to do it. You don't have to be fearless. Just be willing. Okay. Scott, just believe in yourself. For once. There's a little rainbow out there. Okay, let's go down this slide. Whee! What? Oh no. Something screwy with our map. For some reason the map didn't load right. That's that. Well, that's all sad. Anyways, I understand why you'd think that, but whatever happened when you touched that symbol, we didn't cause it. You did. Something in you reached out first, and we heard it. We are observing the phenomenon, not directing it. So your hope and your science. Got it. And this all started because of me? Hope is a fairy tale around here. Malregar made sure of that. But something in you is connecting with us, with the eruption spirit. I stopped believing that was even possible. I don't know what Malregar is, but I'll try to help. I guess I'm already in this, aren't I? Oh, I gotta fix that too, actually. It looks like the sword's cutting right into Scott. What's in here? There's that good old lightning bolt. Hold up one moment. I just realized I'm not signed in, so we're hoping that, excuse me. Why is there no sound? Okay, there's just a very large gap in lag. Okay, here we go again, folks.
Today, everything shifted. You're inside a video game, a world full of broken pixels and high scores, and of memories, starlight, and half forgotten dreams. A place where playgrounds remember your footsteps, where courage flickers like a spark waiting to be found, and every choice pulls a little more magic back into the world. This isn't about winning, it's about rediscovering the part of you that never stopped believing.
Alright, let's go. We got some Imagine Bravery going on. Here we go, folks. There we are. And we'll go over to play. We are going to start a new game. We won't be resuming, we will be starting a fresh game. YouTube. Woo! And of course, you can put whatever you would like there. Okay. Alrighty, this is Scott. Scott Winters. That's right, that is who you start out the Imagine Bravery demo as. There's multiple players and characters that... There's multiple characters that you will be able to choose from for your game when we release the full game. So there we are. So the alpha build has some quirks in it that still need to be ironed out. So if you find any bugs or anything like that, feel free to let me know. Thank you. So next up, we will run out this way and see what's going on.
This place used to feel huge, like a whole other world. My grandpa and I would spend hours here making up quests. I kinda thought I'd never grow out of that.
Okay, these are sparks of imagination. If we go over to our inventory, if you press I or the tab button on your keyboard, maybe it's just the I button for right now. So I button opens up your inventory and your other menus. I must have disabled something. So I opens up your inventory, and then you check out here, and you can see the spark of imagination. And it says, hope survives because imagination endures. Each spark keeps time moving. That's right. So we'll go forward, and we will keep exploring the playground that your grandfather used to bring you to. And collect 5 sparks of imagination. This is our second one. And we'll come up this way. Let's see what we got going on. And there's another one over there towards our right. We can run, and we can jump, and double jump. Of course, you can crouch. And in the full game, there's going to be some really cool powers, and weapons, and whole gambit of ways to play. Lots of things to do in Imagine Bravery. There's a full card game, a trading card battler game. There is plenty of mini games, you know, inspired by all of my favorites from when I was growing up, you know. Let's see what's in here. What do we got? What do we got? Oh, something's up there. Is it a spark of imagination? Let's see. That's not a spark of imagination. That's an axe. It says pick up the axe. So we picked it up. And we can use it over here on this stone wall. Check out this cool brick stone wall. We press E. We're going to press E 3 times. So once, twice, and what happens now? Come on, Scott, break through, break through. There we are, folks. We have made it into a secret area where we can find another Sparkborn card. Or find the first Sparkborn card. I'm sorry, not another one. We pick up the Sparkborn card, and what is Sparkborn? What is Sparkborn? Sparkborn is a fast, tactical card battler where players channel the ancient power of the Eruption Spirit and prove themselves worthy of the Guardians, who learn that only a creative mind can shape, defend, and restore their world. Very cool. So we picked that up. Oh, why does it still say to pick it up? We've got an error here. There's something there. There's a tiny Sparkborn card. We're going to have to look at that. Interesting. So there's a bug. There's a bug you found right live on camera. Here's another spark of imagination. Alright. We've collected 4 of them. Let's go. And here's another one.
Now the park just looks broken.
We are also
Small
rewarded
and
with 99
tired.
coins.
Feels like everyone's trying so hard to be who the world tells us to be that nobody remembers who they actually are anymore. And maybe I miss the version of me who didn't care about any of that. The kid who actually believed in things.
And then this says, this is as far as you can go, but we'll see you in the full game. Because you can't explore these either. This is as far as you can go. Oh, I don't like that. I'm going to have to fix that on this slide. Alright, let's get back to the lightning symbol. I see a little thing on our map, or here in the sky.
Lightning bolt. But hey, I remember this lightning bolt. When I was a kid, I'd trace it and pretend I had powers. Like, I could actually save the day. Alright, nostalgia. Don't fail me now.
Hey, what's up, my friend? How goes it? I'm going to restart the demo real quick. How's your day going? Good morning to you. Alrighty. Meh. AI has been focused for the last week, and we fight a lot. Yeah. I haven't had to put enough thought yet into how my AI is going to be part of the game. I've worked with it a little bit here or there, but yeah, that's definitely another aspect that I need to get back to. Alright, so I'm going to play this demo real quick, and then I should get back to working on learning how to be better at things. Alright, here we go.
Today, everything shifted. You're inside a video game, a world full of broken pixels and high scores, and of memories, starlight, and half forgotten dreams. A place where playgrounds remember your footsteps, where courage flickers like a spark waiting to be found, and every choice pulls a little more magic back into the world. This isn't about winning, it's about rediscovering the part of you that never stopped believing.
Okay, so that is the intro for right now, and that will be replaced here very soon, as that is very much a work in progress. In fact, the audio on it was all recorded even on my cell phone, so that all needs to be updated and will be by the end of February. So we've got a little intro screen here. It just says play, settings, credits, and quit. Credits don't have much, just some thanks. And the settings are also inaccessible at the moment, just because I need to have them set up better. So, we go to play though. We can start a new game, or if you've already been playing, you can resume your game, but we're going to start a brand new game. We're going to call it YouTube. Alrighty. Well, the narrator's only supposed to be 17. This character right here is only 17. So this is Scott Winters, and he is one of many characters that you will be able to play as for your playable character in Imagine Bravery. And for the alpha demo, this is who I chose to go with for starting with. I agree, yeah, I definitely need to get settings. So for what I've been building for this alpha demo, I think I'm basically restarting through fresh systems and just a completely different work path than what I was using for this. So that's why I almost don't want to put too much more effort into this demo per se, because I have a longer demo already pretty much designed and like crafted, and the world was already built, but a lot of stuff needs to be still put into that. For instance, AI, obviously. So I'm not sure how much more I'm going to put into this demo per se, but I should get the settings at least in place for some of the things. Like I had the video settings working fine, like you could go to colorblind mode or whatnot, but it was the audio settings that were really screwing, because I don't know enough about Unreal to set up all my audio that way. So anyway, so you begin the demo as Scott Winters, and you need to collect 5 sparks of imagination. So if you were to go to your quests, if you press I, you can open up your menus, and you go to your quest, and it says, explore the broken playground and collect 5 sparks of imagination scattered around the park. Look around the playground your grandfather used to bring you to and collect sparks of imagination. right. Here we go.
Wow, this place used to feel huge, like a whole other world. My grandpa and I would spend hours here making up quests. I kind of thought I'd never grow out of that.
Alrighty, so we got one spark of imagination. Let's pick up a second one. And I'm kind of just going to fly through the demo. There's a lot of little bits to explore here or there, but this way I get done with it in a timely manner, because there is 3 levels to it. So if we go over here, there's another one up here. Just jump up there. And right now there's no combat, but you can just jump, double jump, do all your forward, backward, left, right, crouch, get down that way, There's a cool lightning bolt there. You can climb certain things you can climb. So you go over that or shimmy around this, Simple things, but some of the more complicated things that I haven't nailed down the way I want, Right? Actually, I don't have any travesty
Now the park just looks
stuff set up in this game.
broken, small, and tired. Feels like everyone's trying so hard to be who the world tells us to be that nobody remembers who they actually are anymore. And maybe I miss the version of me who didn't care about any of that. The kid who actually believed in things.
Alrighty, so this says this is as far as you can go, but we'll see you in the full game. And so yeah, this is all, the backbones to this is MD6 and, MD6, GASP, like GASP, and Hyper Games by Hyper. So the quests and the map and all of this is all Games by Hyper. And then the movement and not all of it though. I mean, some of it I had to put my own code into, but not much. Most of this is stuff that I've just learned through them. So now we have all of the sparks of imagination, and we collected 99 coins as our reward. And if you see what sparks of imagination are, it just says hope survives because imagination endures. Each spark keeps time moving. That's what time moves on, is the sparks of imagination. So it's basically just gas, and then with MD6 Advanced Traversal something or other. I can't remember exactly what it's called. Advanced Traversal System. So now we're over here.
Well, hey, I remember this lightning bolt. When I was a kid, I'd trace it and pretend I had powers. Like, I could actually save the day. Alright, nostalgia. Don't fail me now.
So now we come over to this lightning bolt, and you're supposed to trace it. And what happened as soon as you touched it? Oh my gosh.
What? No way! The slide! The broken one! It just transformed! It's brand new! Did I fix a slide with my finger? This is actual magic! Unusual resonance spike. Okay, no. That was inside my head. That wasn't the wind, right? Please tell me I'm not losing it. Hello? Someone actually heard that? Arella, do you know what's going on here? Who are you? What is this? Some kind of robot podcast beaming into my brain? Query, how are you perceiving this signal? I can't believe it. After everything we've lost. If you can hear us out there, that means we still have hope. Out there? What does that mean? Where even are you? Relative location undetermined. Visual data unavailable. Request. User provide description of current surroundings for recalibration. What she means is, we're not in the same place as you. Not exactly. Hypothesis. Subject's internal frequency matches dormant eruption spirit imprint. This would permit unmediated cross-layer communication. To me, that sounds like I'm a walkie-talkie for ancient spirits now. You being able to communicate with us means something deep within you resonated. Something old. Something powerful. That resonance hasn't stirred since the Guardians fell, since my father fell. If you awakened it, then the spirit isn't lost. Thank you. I appreciate it. I use I can't remember the name of the dialogue pack I used for this, but it allowed me to like interject the pictures and all that stuff, and then I can choose my own fonts and all that jazz. And it says, okay, look, I don't know what any of this means, but I'm not imagining this, right? I just traced a lightning bolt symbol at the park, and a rusted, broken slide transformed into a shiny and brand new slide. This is all too much. And why does one of you sound like the encyclopedia of math? Like, really, who are you? We're as real as you are. I'm Mia. This is Arella. Okay, Mia, Arella, I'm Scott. If the slide changed when you touched the symbol, maybe something else did too. You made a connection. Working together, maybe we can understand how. Can you see anything else around that might help us understand what's going on? You want me to look around? Affirmative. We won't push you, just take it one step at a time. Alrighty. Then we have to look around and see if there's anything different. Inspect what is different. So we haven't looked in here yet, so we don't even know if anything is different, but I do see something up here. And if we climb up there, we can see pick up axe. Alright, we'll press F and pick up the axe. And this little axe might go well with a stone wall. If we press E by the stone wall, we can once, twice, 3 times a lady. Alright, Scott. You've broken through this wall and found a secret area. That's right, you found a Sparkborn card. What's Sparkborn? What is Sparkborn? Well, Sparkborn is a fast, tactical card battler where players channel the ancient power of the Eruption Spirit and prove themselves worthy of the Guardians, who learn that only a creative mind can shape, defend, and restore their world. Alrighty. So, we exit out of there, and we can now look and see what is different. And I'm just going to bring us over to what is different. So if we come over this way, we can see another cool shiny thing. For the character controller, it's the MD6 Advanced Traversal System, although some of it needs to still be locked down a little more. I did alter it just a little bit, I gave myself the double jump. That wasn't in there, but the climbing and whatnot, it's based off of Gasp, and then he adds a couple other things on top of it. I really love it. Thank you so much. I'm super passionate about it. Okay, that definitely wasn't here before. A sword? Seriously? I'm getting loot drops now? Wait, the slide rebuilt when I believed I could fix it. Did this show up because I believed I needed it? Object resonance extremely high. Recommend caution. Why does everything you say sound like a warning label at the end of a medicine commercial? And wait, you can detect what's happening now? A limited link has been established. Your emotional and imaginative output is providing partial data. She's picking up what you're feeling. That's part of what she was designed for. Okay, questions for later, but seriously, where did this sword come from? Let's see. Contact confirmed. Relocation sequence initializing. Nope. What is this? I'm up as high as the clouds. How did I get here? Your resonance spike destabilized the environment. The sword acted as a conduit. My safety protocols redirected you to the nearest active anchor point. Heck yeah, I'm open to working for other studios. Definitely, I would love to work with you. Yes, I would love that. The nearest, what? She means the slide is a doorway, a connection between where you were and where you need to go. And where exactly is that supposed to be? Temporal layer detected beneath the part. Descent will synchronize your resonance with its saved imprint. English, please! She means the park is holding on to something old, a version of itself that never really faded, and you, somehow, can reach it. So I go down this insane slide and what? Fall into the past? Probability 78%. Do 11 labs for your account, and you can at least set them. Oh, I know, definitely. I have actually some people that are going to be recording it. So I have my niece, who is an actress and like a performer down in Chicago, and she actually just became a police officer, so I'm really proud of her for that, just a shout out in case she hears this eventually. But she is super busy right now because the police academy takes up like a whole month of her time. So in February she'll be recording that, and then my mailman is a YouTube streamer as well, so I'm open to having him try out some of his voices. But I definitely think, yeah, definitely, it's definitely grading with just me, of course. Absolutely. I don't want to really do. I want to play some of the voices, but I don't really want to play the voice of any of my main characters. I want to explore and see all the local talent I can find and stuff. Yeah, I hear ya. Trust me, me and Cops are met too. I hear you there, my friend. Alright. You opened one door today. Maybe it's time to believe in yourself. Yeah, my grandpa definitely would have dared me to do it. You don't have to be fearless. Just be willing. Okay, Scott, just believe in yourself. For once. Alright, so now we've been transported to the top of this giant slide, and we are now in first-person mode. You're in the middle of a storm, giant lightning storm, in the sand desert. If you press E, you jump on the slide. See what happens next. Oh, thank you, bro. Seriously. And now, what the hell? What happened to that outfit we were wearing? Alrighty. Okay, yeah, this is the same park. The jungle gym is gone, and what am I even wearing right now? What is this, armor? You slipped into memory, the way the park used to be. You're wearing the training relics from my father's time. Temporal imprint confirmed. Think of where you are as the park having an old save file. This is the park's oldest memory of itself. Dude, thank you. Further observation is required. Environmental anomalies may help clarify why contact was established. You're telling me to just wander around because two mystery voices in my head think it's a good idea? I must be dreaming all of this. I understand why you'd think that, but whatever happened when you touched that symbol, we didn't cause it. You did. Something in you reached out first, and we heard it. We are observing the phenomenon, not directing it. So your hope and your science. Got it. And this all started because of me? Hope is a fairy tale around here. Malregar made sure of that. But something in you is connecting with us. With the eruption spirit. I stopped believing that was even possible. I don't know what Malregar is, but I'll try to help. I guess I'm already in this, aren't I? Yes, I would love to do that. Absolutely. So if we jump up this way, we can go up this cool little zip line and explore what's up here now. Here we can find another Sparkborn card. Slide down this cool thing.
we go over into here, this cool building, and see what's going on over here. We've got our own little robotic dog and a cat. And what's this Hydra dragon? Whoa! This dragon robot actually listens to you? This is wild! It does, because dragons know who is gentle. I'm Rokido, guide of the dragons and ally of the guardians. I have so many questions, like, how does it work with multiple heads? Thank you, man. Each head thinks differently, but they must choose unanimously for who they trust. And they trust you? They do, because I stand with the Guardians, and I stand for all those who are trying to become something better. Alright, so now we've seen here, and there'll be a lot more added to that. Obviously, this is just a little demo thing. And we can go finish up the demo real quick here. We go into here and find out what's going on with the eruption spirit and what's up with these statues. We go over here and see this first statue. If we press LMB, left mouse button, we can rotate that. And now we've got it onto green. That's how you solve this. So you got to make sure it's onto green. That's all you need to do. And green is on this symbol for this statue, and for this statue over here, we need to have it right here. Solve the statue puzzle and examine the treasure chest. So to solve the statue puzzle now, we've done that. I've never seen those statues move before. The eruption spirit designed these trials to measure and awaken a guardian's true power. So I just solved some ancient puzzle? Who am I, Indiana Croft? Look at me. It's my first day on the job and I'm already pretending I know what I'm doing. And this would be the end right here. You gotta be honest, I think if you learned the full arc, you would be very excited about DCF. Yeah, I would love to. Absolutely. I've been excited by everything that you've shown. As we go over here, treasure chest detected. Caution advised. The contents show unpredictable signatures. A treasure chest? Okay, this really is a video game. So then we go to the treasure chest and it says to press E. Open it up. Connection disrupted, signal temporarily lost. Analysis confirms the anomaly originated outside the data stream. No structural corruption detected. So the signal really came from the park? That kid actually made contact? His interaction triggered a harmonic spike. It aligned with the dormant frequency of the eruption spirit. When he fixed that slide, he said something about powers, about changing things. What was that? Environmental restoration appears genuine. His resonance altered physical structures and enabled communication. Calibration updated. Communication with Scott will resume in 60 seconds. So, if he can resonate with us and with the spirit, he might actually be able to reach it again. Hypothesis: a viable pathway may exist. Aurella, we need Scott to come to the data stream. If he can reach the spirit, if he can really fix what's broken, maybe we finally have a way to stop Malregard. Can you imagine? And then that's the end. Alrighty. So I think you might be able to contribute quite a bit. Yeah, to be honest, I think if you learn the full arc. Yeah, exactly. I would be super excited. The big green light might be a bit of a need. Right, yeah, I hope so. If you get me a character name and text, I can give you voices doing it. And you can swap in with your actors and shit like that. The only thing is, I'm afraid people might look down on me for it being AI. You know what I mean? So, where is it through? Let's see. But I could definitely message you the text and the script and everything.
Well, hello everybody.
Yeah,
My
I
name
don't
is
mind
Lucian.
AI. That's the thing. I'm in a conundrum. See, I actually enjoy AI. I use it constantly. I'm always running my ideas through AI, whether it be for my actual job, which is I work with individuals with disabilities. So it's helped me just learn tons of creative like ideas and fun things for me to do with the individuals I work with. Plus, with game dev, it's made me basically have somebody I can work with. I don't feel like I am so much of a solo developer. I'm trying not to use any art though really from it just because I do work with other people that are artists and I would love to pay them and all that stuff. So does everyone, even people who... Oh, I know. Yeah. That's the thing. Yeah, everybody works with AI nonstop. Of course we do. I mean, our whole lives are AI at this point, and I'm okay with that. You know, I've stepped into the comfortable nature of it and trying to use it as the tool as a tool that it is. Wow, this looks awesome. Digital Creative Framework. You mind if I watch your video? I know it's 17 minutes. That's okay.
The, all right. Well, hello everybody. My name is Lucian. I am the one of the devs here at Oranje 44, the studio. Um, so we wanted to do a quick video from the player's perspective, which we haven't done for a while. So we wanted to just kind of give a kind of nuts and bolts. This is what DCF is, and this is how it operates. So DCF is a game that's available on Steam. This is the Steam store right here. It's $15.99. We don't do sales, so it's always going to be $15.99. But once you buy the $15.99, you're in, and everything that's in DCF is then you're able to use. So the idea of DCF is to break everything open, so that $15.99 is your first and only cover charge to Oranje 44 and Steam in this case, and then at that point you are in with DCF and you can play it for whatever it can do. All right, so let's go ahead and I'm going to go to the library. Once DCF is in your once you've purchased it, it'll show up like any other game in your Steam library. So we can go there and just launch it. All right, so here we are at the main menu. As you can see, you have settings, and you can set all your settings here. You have a bench, which is for uploading and interaction. I'll show you that in a bit. And then quit will drop you back out, obviously. You can host a game in Steam or in a LAN. Unfortunately, Visit still has a bug where you can't get into a Steam session yet. But it will be resolved soon in upcoming upgrades, and so you'll be able to visit. So, for the purposes of this video, I will basically tell you where it is and where it's going to go. Anyway, so I'm going to go ahead and host a verse. All right, when you first come in to host a world, you come into this manifest screen. This is where you pick the map that you're going to be hosting. But I'll just go ahead and use the default one to get in. And then this is the default world. So you basically start out at the garage, and there's a couple things in the garage. There's a motorcycle, there's a truck behind there, and other things. There's a jukebox. But basically, yeah, this is your world. So now I can, let's go ahead and make it daytime so you can see what's going on. But basically, everybody can start out in the same world. Now, you can load a different map to start, but so this time I'm going to load the tail verse. This is kind of a big one, so it'll take a moment to load. so you can see. But basically now you can see this is a whole world, and this was all created inside of the game, inside of the runtime. Okay. We'll host wizards. Okay, so now drop into the world, and as you can see, he has once again an entirely different world where he's actually even. Oh, that's interesting. Anyway, he's got water effects in his world and everything like that. So you can see you can load up whatever world you want. Now, in this world, I can then also terraform this world to my own liking. So if I wanted to change. All right, a little movie magic, and I have reloaded the basic map. Okay, so using the H key, you can pull up the terraformer. Um, this will bring up a brush that you can control and bring up and down terrain, so you can dig or you can raise land. Um, and it's got different kinds of terrain, so you can switch to a different terrain, switch the landscape to a different terrain. And when you refresh foliage, you have a whole new map. In there also you can save the map, so you can actually save this and put this up on workshop in your own way. The terraformer has different types of brushes, whether it be sphere or the box brush. So basically the terraformer has all sorts of different tools and options you can use. H drops you out of the terraformer. And you can see in just a minute you can change your whole world. Now I think it's important to note that this ground that you see here is done with a texture file. And DCF allows you to import your own textures in. So eventually you'll be able to basically put down whatever ground you want. And the trees and grass and rocks are also static meshes, which DCF also allows you to import. So you'd be able to eventually put in your own trees and rocks and that type of thing as well. On top of the terraformer, you also have the ability to build. So you hit B for the build menu, and then right now it's still a little bit apart, but you can basically. So the build system is going to allow you to build construction in your world, and it's got different walls. Now again, for future reference, these build pieces are that wood differential is mostly a picture or a texture, and then the actual piece is a model. So again, in the DCF architecture, this will eventually be swappable to whatever you want. So as you develop your world, getting around, if you hit N, you'll turn into a drone, fly around as the drone. See, our little world is, got a little house coming along and all of that. All right, so when you're in the world, backspace will bring up what we call the verse gate. The verse gate controls the verse, right? So I can control the time. Obviously, I can control the weather and make it cloudy or rainy or whatever. I can also teleport, so I have a lot of different teleport areas that I can teleport to. So this was probably a mistake because I'm a little bit high here, but you can see. Port to get around. Then spawner will allow you to spawn all sorts of different things. Mostly the cars and the motorcycles are all in here, but there's other things like that jump pad and a couple other things that you can spawn in there. as the game gets more progressively open, you'll have more and more things that will be able to be spawned in. But I can drop a bike right there, right, and then I could drop, let's drop a car, right, and how about a roadster? There, so there's just a couple of things that you can get in, and then those are all interactive. I can grab them and go riding on them and stuff like that. So zoom's pretty slick. It goes way out in DCF, but yeah, you can just zoom in and out. Let's see, I'm trying to think of anything else. Okay, so let's see, anything else in the server? Also, it'll allow you to run the server. You can send messages out to everybody that's on the server, things like that. You can run your player list and things like that. Also has settings there. There's a go-to bench, so it'll open the bench. There's a lobby button, which that's to do with the mutables. And why don't I jump into that now? So basically, the lobby button eventually will be your avatar button. Right now, in this version, we have this metahuman, but he's fully mutable, and so you can change any part of him, and so eventually the player will have full capability to have fully customizable metahumans and all sorts of clothes, and probably the ability to eventually add clothes to the game yourself, and that type of thing. So it's a really, really dynamic system. It's the new motion matching from Unreal. It is the full metahuman, and then these are fully mutable. So eventually you'll have a male and a female character, and you'll be able to change them basically into anything you want them to be. My motorcycle blew up. All right, so back here at the main menu, I told you I'd go into the bench earlier, so I'm going to go in here now. Here is where you can upload the map that you're working on. So the map that you have locally is just one right now, okay? And in the future, we want to offer a full, like browser capability, and you can have as many as you like, but right now, there's only one map locally. So if you go to the Tailverse and you change it and you save it, then that will save as your local map, right? And so this takes that local map and uploads it up to Steam Workshop. Once you have it on Steam Workshop, you'll have a workshop number, and you can use that to update with that right here. But this is all functional, and this will actually upload maps, and they're shareable, and everybody can take a look. Then we have the 2-save system. Now this will eventually be condensed. Let me really quickly move myself out of the way here. But these will eventually be condensed probably into one thing. But basically right now you can import a model, and then you can upload a model. You can import a texture, and you can upload a texture. You can listen to a sound, and the upload isn't built yet. So, but basically, this is basically a list of what it's all gonna do, and eventually it'll probably all be one little capsule right here on the bench that you'll be able to do it. But basically, on the model import, that's the one that's probably the biggest, and it's got all of them in it. I don't know if I have a model anywhere. Anyway, okay. Yeah, I should have prepared for that if I wanted to show that. Anyway, that's shown in multiple videos. But basically, you can take any model, PNG, or sound wave file and bring it up to the workshop, and then we're slowly bringing in the ability to side load it into different pieces on your verse. So you can basically bring in whatever you want to bring in, and then have it actually load up in your live verse. All right, so this is the first map that I'm fleshing out. It's called the Tailverse. The studio itself is now that the framework is generally laid out, the studio gets to focus in on our own verses inside the DCF, right? So the first one we're working on is called the Tailverse. That's this big map that we've been working on. This map will soon have it so that these characters, the character system is one part of like the big overall that we're still working on. But basically, you'll be able to be any of the Tailverse characters, whether that be the bunny or the fox or the cat or any of the different ones you'll be able to represent inside the Tailverse. You'll be able to build your own home in here, and this will be a streaming platform, so you'll be able to hop on YouTube and see a curated feed of this universe coming out to the world. And that's the Tailverse. Like I say, that's kind of, think of Looney Tunes and GTA mixed together. So there'll be all sorts of shooting and mayhem that way, but then also pranks and that kind of thing. So the next verse that we'll be working on that's the studio is called the Fang verse. This is a vampire verse. It's going to be more about melee combat and action packing. DCF has a really impressive expression stack that's coming that will allow you to really kind of control your character in a new open way. And that's what the Fang verse is hopefully going to be featuring quite a bit. So also we'll be spending more time in the Verheit verse. This one is a little bit different. This one will be more leveraging the broadcast tools of DCF. So DCF, if you look into it, you'll see that it has deeper broadcast tools than another game platforms have had before. But it allows you to basically send a feed from the universe out to the world. But I won't get too deep into that with the player side of things. But basically, the Verheit verse is going to be our little conspiracy talk show, Ella Art Bell. And that one's going to be featured here in DCF as well.
Then when it came Lucian, come on. Nobody carves continents like you. Teach him how to terraform.
She'll just keep calling and calling and calling. Fine. Alright, so first hit N and you become a drone. And you can fly around. Fly, fly. And again, and you go back to being your character. Backspace brings up the verse gate. This controls time and weather and a bunch of other stuff. Alright, let's hike up to this hill and build the secret meadow. Alright, the first thing to get a hold of in terraforming is the zoom system in DCF. Shift allows you to zoom, roll the mouse wheel, or hit the T key to zoom in and out. Zoom, zoomy, zoom, zoom, zoom. Alright, now H will bring up the terraforming tools. Yeah. H brings up terraforming system, and now you can adjust your strength of the tool. You can pick the tool itself, and you can pick the terrain you're working with, like the biome. So first I'll set my terrain to 5 and hit refresh foliage, and I get this red rock. But we want a meadow, so I'll set it to 8, and now I'm going to paint my meadow. Happy little trees. Alright, now we have a cool little meadow and I can go down and hang out in it. Alright, I'm back up here in my drone. Hit N. And I'm going to use Sculpt to build a wall around our little secret meadow here. And then I'll use Smooth to smooth this all out.
44 strong, but tonight it's just us building tomorrow with a midnight midnight in the garage, everything slow, neon on the water, letting dreams grow. When the sun comes up, we'll open the gate. Till then, let the groove decide.
Oh, and you can dig. Yeah, so you hold shift and you can dig through and tunnel through your verse.
In the smoke and the cold and the quiet light. See you in the morning, Fox.
Alright, there's lots more, but that'll give you a good place to start. Don't forget to tell ARF2D12 that he's a good boy while you're in the garage. And clean up your crap.
Lucian, thank you for the information. Well, careful what you ask for, Crunch. Honestly, I should have known better. Yeah. Digital Creative Framework. Live on Steam now.